IT and ICT, they are very important in our life nowadays. I think you all agree with me if I said that it is like lifeline for the whole world. Without IT, we cannot really survive anymore. And it is such a pleasure to me to see that the state of Andhra Pradesh is doing such a wonderful work and is competing not only in India but also with the rest of the world to advance in this sector. I am sure you will hear a lot from the Honorable Minister about what is Hyderabad doing. But in the meantime, let me tell you a few things which have been brought to my attention. And I'm sure you would like to know them. According to the notes which I have been given, Andhra Pradesh has emerged as the most ideal destination for ICT sector in India. It has the largest concentration of Fortune 500 companies based in Andhra Pradesh, which is not a small thing when you think about it, that we are talking about the whole world. It is a home for the Indian and foreign IT major organizations who are all doing actually a wonderful work. During the last 3 years, India has witnessed a drop in the momentum due to recession, which we are all aware of, and post-recession challenges. Despite recession and other challenges, the IT sector in the state of Andhra Pradesh has contributed significantly as compared to other places, which is incredible, which is commendable. The state ICT sector, which, as I said before, the Honorable Minister will elaborate us on it, has grown by leaps and bounds during the last decade. The direct employment created by ICT sector in 1999 was 12,000 only, and this increased to 300,000. It's incredible. Recording growth of 25 times by 2012. There were 194 ICT companies in the state of Andhra Pradesh in 1999, and they are now about 1,300 companies. So you can imagine how much employment has increased, how much investment has increased for the state. According to the notes which I have been given, Andhra Pradesh is the 4th largest exporter, contributing over 15% of the nation's IT exports. Hence, we place prime importance toward the growth of its sector, as it is the key segment for employment generation in the state. The state has the largest number of engineering colleges, over 700, churning out more than 2.7 lakhs engineers every year. Our government is focused on encouraging the industry and providing maximum employment opportunities to the students. Human resources is the aim, is the prime focus area of our government, and is taking every measures to ensure about the employability of graduates coming out of various streams. We initiated Jawahar Knowledge Center program to bridge the gap between the academia and industry and ensure that the IT industry gets the quality HR to the extent it required. The industry has responded quite positively to this JKC program. Students from rural areas and less privileged students are able to get employment opportunities in the MNCs and other major IT companies. Andhra Pradesh is committed to nurturing and growing the ICT industry. And I'm quite aware of it because it was only about 6 or 8 months ago, 4 months back, and I also chaired similar conference, and I was made aware of how Andhra Pradesh is progressing in this industry. And the state has been widely recognized as a leader in implementing various e-governance initiatives across multiple disciplines. Our Chief Minister's dream project, Me Seva. Now that I don't understand. What is Me Seva?
Me Seva is secure service.
Okay. So that's Me Seva. Okay. Is a leap for progression in that lead. Now, as I said before, IT is a lifeline for all of us. When you think about it, where we were 50 years ago and where we are now through IT. And I was speaking to Lord Lakia, who is a very close friend of mine, and he just mentioned that when he came to this country, he had about 3 to 4 pounds in his pocket. And if he wanted to talk to his parents, it took him 2 days to make a phone call. And even that, he was very reluctant to do because it cost a fortune. Now, as we all sit here, and it's no secret, you can be anywhere in the world, and you can call anybody at a touch of the button. Now that is a progress which we all have to accept. The nice. Now, one thing I would like to say very clearly, that technology is good and we must make a use of it. And now we are in a process which will not stop. It will carry on and technology will get better and better every day. However, from my point of view, I would like to say that the technology should be legal, it should be decent, and it should be true, and it should be used for noble purposes and causes. It should not be used for terrorism, for blowing bombs. It should be used for giving help to society. For example, I am aware of it, that there are programs in India and elsewhere where people are using nowadays mobile telephones to run their businesses, to make their livelihood. An organization with which I am also involved with, we have given mobiles to widows in certain parts of India, Malawi, and Kenya. And they conduct their business on mobiles. They can check what is the market rate of their product. They can check if, if the weather is going to affect their product, agriculture, products in the coming months. They can do so many things with the mobile technology. Now, I think this is what I mean, that it should be used, technology should be used for some decent and honest should bring prosperity to their lives. And I won't continue too much because I will come in from time to time to answer any questions you will have. But I need to make one thing clear, and that is that although this meeting is scheduled for 3 to 5, I will have to leave just after 4:30 for another very important meeting, which I could not move. So I hope you will excuse me if I leave the meeting at 4:30. May I now ask the Honorable Minister to say a few words and elaborate us on the work which his ministry is doing in Andhra Pradesh and how the people of Andhra Pradesh are benefiting.
Can we have the introduction to Mr. LAXMAIAH?
Yes, so that's another. Let's start from the angle and everybody just stand up and you say that.
No reason to stop.
Just say that.
My name is Shri. I'm a Vice President of UK Telugu Association. My profession is on immigration. I deal with immigration staff in UK.
My name is Shri. I'm working in Cambridge University at the moment as an IT consultant, and I would like to go back to India at some point in time. Probably this would encourage me to think about it. Thank you.
I'm UKTA Youth Secretary of UKTA. I'm an IT consultant and predominantly in CRM technology. Thank you.
Hi, my name is A.P.Government.India. I'm working for Gampa Technologies as a tester.
Hi, my name is Nishant. I work for India Business Solutions. It's a software development company based in UK, India, Brunei, and Saudi.
Hi, my name is Venkat. I'm working as BDM in TGC Limited, which is based in Wembley. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Pranay Kumar. I'm working for the Job Titles Private Limited. I'm working as a manager. We are the world first knowledge auction portal. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Samir Shukla. I'm working in Ananta Limited as a BDM.
Hi, I'm Vinod Kumar. I'm working in Gampa Technologies. Tester. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Anil Kumar. I'm self-employed accountant and I'm also joint treasurer of UKTA.
My name is Surendra Reddy. I'm working for College of Islam as a private establishment for education.
Hi, I'm Shri. I'm an art consultant working in here in the UK, and also I'm trying to looking for opportunities, establish some business opportunities in India, and I started the last 2 years back in unit in India in Hyderabad, but it didn't go well, and I'm trying to close the town, and I'm trying to establish another few ideas in my.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Venugopal Kampa. I'm CEO of Gampa Technologies Limited. It's a Gampa Technologies Limited is established in 2004 in UK. It's in Gampa Technologies throughout in Dubai and USA and India based company. It's approximately 76 employees working in Gampa Technologies. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Vedu Chamamatula. I'm the founder and CEO of a game development company called Gamer and a GIS-based company called RSI Software.
Well, my name is Suresh and I represent a company called India Business Solutions. I'm the CEO of the company and we do predominantly work in investment banking and other domains. I'm here to listen.
Hi, I'm Shaukat Hussain. I work as a Deputy Director, IT Department, Government of Andhra Pradesh.
I'm Prabhakar Kaza, work for HSBC.
I'm Sanjay Jaju. I'm the Secretary in the Information Technology and Communications Department in the state of Andhra Pradesh.
No, Ponnala Lakshmaiah.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం అండి. నా పేరు శ్రీధర్ చెరుకూరి. ఐఎమ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్ డైరెక్టర్ APIIC ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ఇండస్ట్రియల్ ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ కార్పొరేషన్. థ్యాంక్ యూ. నా పేరు బసిరెడ్డి అండి. I'm CEO of DigiQuest. Prior to that, I was at Infotech Enterprises, which we as a co-promoter. Today, DigiQuest has launched the digital filmmaking in India. And moving forward, we are also producing movies, and we co-produce movies. We want to co-produce movies even in UK. So that's what we do.
I am Rajiv Mamin. I work as account director managing the relationship between City and Software in the India region.
Hi, my name is Ramakrishna Ramapudi. I work as a consultant for a company called Amy Foods in Peterborough. So probably in future we are trying to start something, some kind of business in Hyderabad. Basically we are from Hyderabad, and so we are looking for some information and guidance from your side.
My name is Jay Oscar. I'm the CEO of the Vijaysoft.
Yeah, my name is Subbareddy. I'm CEO of GR8 Info Services. We do IT, telecom, and mobile target mobile media.
My name is Rani Singh. I'm a journalist and author and biographer of Sonia Gandhi. My book was published in English last year in India and the rest of the world. I'm attached to Lord Loomba.
Andhra Pradesh total value ex-MPP Subbareddy mother tourism మీద వచ్చారు.
I'm Karthik Taneja. I run my own smart services, IT services company here in East Sussex.
Well, thank you very much indeed. I'm very pleased to see that there are a number of people here from both India and from the United Kingdom. They come from students and journalists, business people and officials, and of course from government. It's such a lovely mixture of people, and I'm sure you will all be able to participate and input something into this meeting from yourself. So I would like you to continue.
Lord Loombaji, the Honourable Member of Parliament in United Kingdom, and members from UKTA Telugu Association and IT industry from United Kingdom, and members of my delegation, ladies and gentlemen. There are only very few anyway. So I think it's one of the few wonderful mornings in my life. The reason why I could get up this morning and come and see the enlightened, accomplished, and wonderful personality like Loomba in my life today. That's why I consider this morning, when I woke up, one of the very few wonderful mornings in my life. This is a memorable morning as for morning. Though I visited Great Britain prior to 85 many times, after 85, this is the first time, with a gap of 27 years. As a matter of fact.
Do you see any change?
I'm yet to find out. Yet to find out. It's so IT, the world, and Andhra Pradesh and India. So I don't know whether I should be elaborating more on that. But one thing, it comes to my mind. A few decades back, one of the chief executives of an American company was talking. It's a misquote actually. He said, there will be a world market for 5 computers only. Today, that's a misquote, as a matter of fact. That was when supercomputers were being thought of, and the American government was thinking Russia may also do it. That was the time when they said only 5 computers. I don't know how many computers are there today. Can anybody count? Has anybody an account of the number of computers we have? So that is the change from the last few decades till today. And the misconception about the computers, specifically in our area, at least, maybe in most of the countries, that people will lose jobs with the computers. When I was working in 1968 for my thesis on IBM 360, I don't know how many of you can imagine what IBM 360. That was something like about beyond 3-4 rooms put together, the hardware, and working on Fortran 4 language, whole line punching the cards and trying to do it. And from that day onwards till today, you have this small piece where you can do everything in the world. So it is not cutting the jobs by computers, but as a matter of fact, we are creating jobs today with the computers, with the use of the computers, with the technology. That is the misconception, that was the time, and we are today at this time. As a matter of fact, in the last few years, because of the recession, the business has slowed down. And every slowdown is an opportunity for the innovative and aggressive investor or an entrepreneur, as a matter of fact. That's where we stand today, the state of Andhra Pradesh. That's the reason why I am here today. Even though the worldwide, the situation, the growth rates are very, very low and very hard to maintain the growth rates, what they used to have. But India is definitely, and specifically Andhra Pradesh, is on the threshold of takeoff stage in case of general development, in addition to the welfare measures that were taken on top of it, and specifically in the industrial side, on the IT sector. This is where Lord Loomba has mentioned about 300,000 jobs directly. That is not the end of it, as a matter of fact, in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Every direct employment results in 4 indirect. So as of now, something like about 1.2 million indirect and 300,000 direct employment it holds. From a stage of from 1999 with a few companies, now today we account for about 1,300 companies. And in the world, the Fortune 500, almost all of their presence is in Hyderabad. That shows the reason why Andhra Pradesh has taken off. So I was joking with some of the students and other IT professionals. What's the definition of IT? So they were saying, no, information technology, casually and normally. And I said, I have a different feeling. And today after seeing you, I have an additional different feeling. So IT is Indian talent, and now I have to say TT, Telugu talent. No, this is not out of reason or logic also. Just because I want to make people happy, no. It's a fact that it is true. Why? How? Every 3 IT professionals in the world, there is 1 Indian. And out of every 3 Indians, there is 1 Telugu gentleman as IT professional. That's around almost like 11% Telugu people all over. And if you go to Silicon Valley, some of the companies in the corridors, they will be talking in Telugu and talking about idli and vada for lunch, as a matter of fact. So that's besides the point. What I'm trying to say is the talent pool, such a vast and well-placed talent pool is available from the Telugu people in particular and from India in general. So that's the reason why India has really marched forward in the sector of information technology. And the development in Silicon Valley or California or some places, you can see the contribution of the Indian IT professionals. It's not without them. Of course, the other people might have a lot of investments and aggressive marketing strategies, but that complemented with the talent, supplemented with the talent, supplemented with the talent pool is definitely a success story today. So that's where the Indians in general and Telugu people in particular have a role to play, and state of Andhra Pradesh is backing for this kind of effort in times of recession in the world and in times of countries not able to cope up with the growths what they are projecting. Of course, we do have the same effect, but our growth rates are definitely much better than most of the countries. So we are not happy with that. because they have started at a, we are starting at a low base and they are already established. So here is an opportunity for entrepreneurs, for investors to see where it is possible. Recession, it's an opportunity, as I said. You have to cut down the cost, have innovative ideas to generate, to sustain the present, economic activity of the companies who are already in the business. So that's where the state of Andhra Pradesh comes first. I'm not saying just because from Andhra, but you look at the worldwide surveys which indicate the state of Andhra Pradesh and particularly Hyderabad in India is the best place. The recent surveys show there are 3 places, most economical places for IT industry. One is in China, the other is Indonesia. The third and only place from India is Hyderabad, as a matter of fact. And not only that, Hyderabad is adjudged as #1 for R&D development in the world. This is not my, statement. It's the statement and the fact with the consultants all over the world. The night and fact from this place, the well-established consultancy firm, it has given some of this information. Today the infrastructure, I don't know how many of you have recently visited Hyderabad, but the infrastructure in Hyderabad is definitely much, much better and congenial for industrial growth and specifically for IT growth. So that's where we stand with the outer ring road and the state-of-the-art airport. In its class, it has been adjudged as #1 for consecutively for the last 3 years. Hyderabad airport. And I don't know how many of you can really time it from reaching the airport or from the airport to the business center in India. In Hyderabad, if you are not speeding up, following the traffic regulations, you will reach in less than 30 minutes, as a matter of fact, to high-tech city. And not only that, New York Times last year in its survey listed 48 cities in the world as the best places to live. And very proudly I can say Hyderabad is the only city from India which is listed on the 17th position as the most livable city. So it's centrally located, geographically a central point, weather is fine, talent pool is there with a number of engineering colleges and all that. The state of Andhra Pradesh churns out, as a matter of fact, recently it has come down a little bit, about 30% of the total country's engineering graduates. So it's with more than 700 institutes. Hyderabad is the center for 75 the best educational institutions for R&D as well as excellence. So it is the center for 75 institutions. No other city or state has this many number of institutions. So Hyderabad is doing well, but at the same time, now the state government has come out with a policy of very encouraging, promoting type of atmosphere, so that the industry can sustain and compete with the rest of the world and make a mark and create more employment for our people in that part of the country. So that's where the new policy has given a lot of incentives, and the copies are given, soft copies will be available for some of those who can get into the website. In addition to that, as I said, state of Andhra Pradesh has come from nowhere to almost like $10 billion of IT and IT exports. The country, as of today, about 70 billion. By 2020, we expect something like about $220 billion worth of business in the IT sector with the NASCAM report, with the present trends of growth, what we have between 15 to 17% growth rate. That's what is happening. As a matter of fact, the Hyderabad, even though there was some apprehension, a feeling that something is going wrong and people are not able to invest. But that's not the case. The recent political agitations have not affected the industry altogether. What we have leased out in the last 3 years is the highest number of highest office space than the previous years, in spite of the so-called troubled times in the minds of somebody because of the media propaganda. So it has not affected the IT industry. That one point I want to clarify. And state government is very friendly. State government is going ahead with a lot of plans to make it better. As a matter of fact, we have come here for promoting animation and gaming sector in the state of Andhra Pradesh. You know, Hyderabad produces the largest number of films out of all languages compared to many other places. That factor will definitely help us for the animation and gaming and in this particular sector. So that's why we are here. As a matter of fact, we have specifically allotted land in Raipur area for this kind of activity, and we have been there to Manchester Media City, Dubai Media City, where some of this activity is taking place, and we want to make one of the best in the world as a captain of the animation and gaming plan. That is our goal. That's our feeling. So we have been going around, and in the next 6 to 8 months, I think something will concretely shape our place. And in addition to that, for the small and medium people, we are giving a lot of incentives for people to come and plug and work. So that kind of opportunity is there. In addition to that, the government is, as Lord Loomba was saying about Me-Seva. So we just launched less than a year ago that citizen services must be directly online and very quick way, transparent way, no delay, no hassle-free time. And for the first time in the country, we have taken up this case. Right now is about 38, 45 now, 45 services, like certificates and permissions and all that are being delivered right online. Some of them are within 15 minutes, some of them depending on the type of land records and all that. Sometimes it may take about a week. We have, what is that, FSL, Citizen Short Time Limits. So anybody can SMS if it is exceeded. As a matter of fact, in less than 1 year and not fully operational in the entire state, whereas we planned about 6,000, now we have about 5,200 kiosks which are operating this. We have crossed 6.5 million services to the citizens of the state of Andhra Pradesh with hassle-free, transparent, with no money. I should not be saying all this. So you know the system. So that has been eliminated for the common man, and we want to increase these number of services by 100 by December 31st. I am sure our team is ready, and the state for this service has already got 3 awards from various agencies, and also Government of India is considering. This initiative is being looked at by all the states today, and the Government of India invited our secretary to make a PowerPoint presentation for all the ministers and secretaries of other states. So this initiative is going to go a long way, and in good governance, e-governance initiative by the technology initiative is definitely helping. That's what we are using. In addition to that, for the future 15 years or 20 years, the government of Andhra Pradesh has initiated a massive plan of reorganizing and putting up these areas. This is ITIR, Information Technology Investment Region. So it is encompasses about 202 square miles with an area of 50,000 acres for development in 3 regions. One is on the Shamshabad area, the other is on the Uppal side, and integrating with the present setup, Nanakramguda and this Cyberabad area, as a matter of fact. So the government is going to spend something like about 2,300 crores for the external infrastructure. So that will be offering the facilities for people to invest and come up with their own plans for this kind of thing. This is a massive planning. For the first time in India, the only state of Andhra Pradesh has taken up this big jump compared to other states which have come with Orissa 10,000 acres and Bangalore 10,000 acres, as a matter of fact. So this is in the pipeline and we are working at it. In addition to that, as you know, the hardware industry, we are importing a lot today, and most of the businesses are going to Taiwan and China, and we cannot afford to lose this kind of business. For your information, I am sure you may be already aware, India has crossed 1 billion mobile mark in the country. Out of 1.25 billion people, 1 billion mobiles are already in circulation. As I said, one phone call at that time in the 60s or 70s, with so much money. I also remember in '68 when I went to US, my wife used to come to Mr. General Post Office to make a phone call and book a trunk call and wait for 4 hours or 5 hours. For 3 minutes, it was 85 rupees per minute, something like about 255 or 265, 3 into 85 is 355, I think, right? Yeah, 255, 265. All that she could say was hello, hello. I used to say hello, hello. The 3 minutes are gone, 260 rupees is gone, and you can't get connected again. That was the state of affairs. And now we crossed 1 million mark, and it provides an immense opportunity for investment for hardware and producing. So not only software but hardware. Now, being economical place, I think one should look into. So for this kind of thing, the government of Andhra Pradesh, with a future in mind, we have come out with a very good policy, the best policy in the country of all the states for promotional activity. Initially, we are taking about 9 clusters with each 100 acres. The Government of India contributes about 50 crores for internal infrastructure for 100 acres, and that is in the pipeline as of now. In addition to that, for IT and ITS enabled services, we already have this earmark almost like 850 acres nearby Hyderabad airport, so that people can take advantage of that. So some of these things are in the pipeline. We are a positive, promotional oriented, and definitely technology oriented, not to lag behind, to create that kind of infrastructure for our entrepreneurs, for our talent pool, so that the future is definitely going to be a center our area and our state. As of now, we already proved that we are 11% in the world. So if the infrastructure